episode 2 of my Bounties Guide series. Today, we're going to be taking care of bounty Sardok Eye of Oryx, which is a Shrine of Oryx bounty on the heroic modifier. So, let's begin. Now, what I'm going to show you guys here, obviously, is the same thing I did on the first episode, is how I take care of all my bounties, the quickest way I know of, and how it all works for me pretty much. So most missions and most strikes you can actually run through like 75% of the missions. You only pretty much have to stop and fight in the areas that make you fight. For example, in this one you only really have to fight in 2 spots. In the first actually in the first chamber here that you're gonna have to fight is just one of the guards, I guess, and then you can just run straight to the end from there. So you'll just see how I run through most of this level with, I guess, little damage taken. As you can see, I'm just running, jumping over everything, and shoulder charging past a couple things. It's really not that difficult. And then this is the first part where you have to fight. You have to kill off the Baron.
If I translated these fallen noms correctly, one of their barons is here.
Which he should be like right over there somewhere. There he is.
Sounds like an opportunity.
There's one. Now we can just run past the rest. Really not that hard. Go ahead and reload everything. That way I have all the ammo I need.
I don't even want to know what they're keeping.
There we go. Let's continue. I know most people's instinct is to stop and fight a couple things here and there, but like I said, you really don't have to. If you want to, that's absolutely fine. You can go ahead and take care of it. You know, if you need the experience and everything like that. But this is just a quick bounties guide and how I take care of everything, just to make it go by as quickly as possible.
These fallen are just as crazy as we are.
Every once in a while, I'll probably just pop a shot off and kill something big that I know might give me trouble later on, or as I'm running through. And there we go. Now there's pretty much 2 more chambers. And the second chamber is where we fight the boss, and that's where we need to be. So here's the first chamber.
There's the shrine. Find a way through.
And the second chamber is after the ogre. And believe it or not, you don't even have to fight the ogre. You can just run right by him. And here we are.
Let me out under the shrine. I'll look for a weakness.
Now, one thing I do like to do after all these, for all these bounties, is a quick save of the checkpoint. That way I can just come back and redo this mission later as quickly as I possibly can. So I'll show you how I do that here at the end. live Oryx guy. And bounty complete. Now, as I was saying, in order to finish this mission off, you're gonna have to destroy that shrine right there. So what I like to do is, as soon as he's dead and I got my bounty completed, is just return to orbit. I got the bounty, so completing the level isn't gonna give me any extra experience. So for the next time I do get this bounty, I have that checkpoint saved. So what I would do is just start it off on the exact same difficulty I had it on as before, which is the first hard difficulty, and it'll start me extremely close to the boss fight. Now, as you can see, it starts me off right at the beginning of the second to last chamber. So from this point, if I didn't start it from the beginning to show you guys how I would run it from the beginning, I would start right from this spot right here and then run straight to him. It would take no more than like 30 seconds to a minute at most. So I would just run past everything, jump over the ogre once again, jump over these mobs here at the end, and then just kill off these 5 or 6 mobs. Activate the shrine.
I'll look for a week.
Not that way, of course. And then beat the boss. I missed one. And then once again I would have gotten the bounty right there and then, and once again, do not destroy the shrine and go to orbit. Thank you guys for watching. This has been a guide for my bounties, how I do my bounties, and don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. And I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.